Hello, you are welcome to I Can Make It. What a day, what a joy to be alive and to come to share thoughts with you on I Can Make It. It doesn't matter where you are today, there's always a better tomorrow. So don't give up. Keep on trusting God. Keep on, looking for a way out of whatever you are in. And you will always see there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You are welcome to I Can Make It with me this morning is Brother Callistus. God bless you.
Amen. Good morning, sir.
Good
How
morning.
you
Thank
doing?
you. Well, we thank God. Everything is working together for my good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the right,
Everything.
positive attitude
Yeah.
that everything is
Everything.
working together.
Yeah.
Everything must work together
Oh, yeah.
for our good. Hello, viewers. Welcome again. We are so blessed to have you hanging around your TV and waiting for us. Thank you so much for always sticking up for us. You just heard what we said, that everything would work together for your good. Keep up that positive attitude, all right? No matter what challenge you are going through, all right? Just keep a positive outlook, keep up a positive attitude. Things will surely work together for your good. All right, so today we want to have the last, episode on the series that we started sometime, last week on climbing the shoulders of giants, those who have gone ahead of us. Now remember, we always say here that it was Isaac Newton who said that he's able to see farther than others, because he stood on the shoulders of giants. And we had a few giants that we read of their quotes, and then we also saw some lessons from their quotes. So today we'll be having the last episode. We have just a couple of giants that we want to climb. So I hope you have your ladder around with you, with which you will climb on the shoulders of some giants today. All right, so we would like to start on this last series, this last episode, with Jack Ma. He's the founder of Alibaba. I'm sure you know him, very popular. All right, so this is what he has to say. He says here, or he said, when I was a child, I lived poor, I fed poor, I sheltered, in poor houses. Everything around him then was poor. But this is, he said, but I am now among the world's richest man in the world. Okay? Is it not interesting to know that the same mouth who talked about the lows is the same mouth that will talk about the highs? That's the way life, okay? People say life is about highs and lows, and all that. But you can determine whether you remain in the lows or whether you remain in the highs. So he says there were times he had the lows, all right? That he fed poor, he lived in poor shelter. Everything around him was just poor. But something jacked him up. That was a determination, strong determination, to make it in life. And he jacked up. And today he's one of the least, among so many men on the list of the richest people in the world. All right, so we want to climb on this shoulder and learn a lesson. So, hello, sir. What lesson are we learning from Jack Ma?
Well, with the lesson, if you can look down here, say never
Yes,
lose
lose
hope
hope
at any
any
condition you find yourself.
Yes.
And what did they say?
Struggle.
Struggle and be
Hustler.
hustling until you achieve
You
your
achieve
dream.
your dream.
Never lose hope. You see, people that give up never have anything to be given to at the end of the day. Don't give up. Keep on trying. You might be surprised. There is a story, as we are talking about this never give up spirit. A story came to mind of a man that he had in his spirit man. There is a spirit understanding and a head knowledge. When you have spiritual understanding, yet in your head it might look as if it's impossible. Your spirit man said, go ahead.
Go ahead.
This man heard, was trusting God, and he began to hear a sound. And that sound was hearing was a sound of abundance,
Wow.
of rain. But the cloud was clear. The cloud was clear. You
Very
know, if you
clear.
want to fall.
Very white.
Yeah, very white.
Very
But,
white.
but inside of him, he had a spiritual perception that something is about to happen. But What did he do?
Mm.
He kept going there
7 times he pushed.
7 times.
He pushed and pushed and pushed.
You know, there's this man
Mm.
that was trusting God for the fruit of the womb. He happened to be a member of our church.
Yes.
Many years he has waited for this child. So one of those days, we did the naming ceremony of the unborn child.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a step of faith.
So I said that the baby name is Promise.
Wow.
Said, I said, yes. So many things happened. Then he came back and told me that, do I know that he just remembered that the person that led him to Christ, the girl name was Promise. And he promised God that if he has a child, he will name it after that girl. And that
You
happened.
didn't know that?
I didn't know anything about it.
Wow.
So I said, okay, let's keep on trusting God.
Trusting
Now that
God
the
for promise. The promise is here. And the promise will be fulfilled.
It will be fulfilled. So they started in, they went in for IVF.
IVF. Oh, wow.
They went number 1, it didn't work. They went number 2, it didn't work. They went number 3, it didn't work. They went number 4, it didn't work. They went number 5. Then one day they now sent for me. They called me and told me that, thank God for you, you have encouraged us, but we are not going again. So I said, okay, is that the announcement you call me to break? I said, for calling me, you are going to pay my transport fare. And my transport fare, I think it's 4,000 naira, you are going to pay it. So they went inside and brought the 4,000. Then I told them that they should kneel down, they knelt down. Then I now prayed for them. I said, go and buy your baby clothes with this 4,000 naira. Start buying baby things. We are going again. And that was how they went. I think on the 7th one, the 6th one, they delivered a baby girl. And that baby name is Promise. The baby is 12 years old today.
Praise God.
The truth of it is that if you give up, you might end up there. If you give up, you will end up there. But if you don't give up, okay, what are you giving up to? What you are looking for, you are not seeing it, then you want to give up.
Because give up is not an option.
It's not
if it was an option, we would say, okay, that option will bring a baby or bring a, but it's not.
It's not going to give you what you want. So keep on going. Don't be afraid. You saw what he said. If a man like this haven't gone through, you know, one of these things that why we read such a thing, why we read biography of other people is to know, 1, God is not a respecter of persons. 2, if you have done it for somebody else, you will do your own.
Yes.
We don't know what you are going through this morning. Maybe you are there. You have said, oh, this is the last thing I'm going to do. This is the last step. This I will not try again. But I want you to know, with this encouraging word we have heard today, even as I'm talking to you, I'm also encouraging myself. We can make it. It can come to pass. That dream, that the things you carry can be realized. That business can prosper. That home can be reconciled. All of those things can be done if only we don't lose courage. We keep on going and keep on trying, and as you keep on trying, you will be surprised that your dream will be in your hand. You can make it. Hello, Callisto.
You can make it, never lose hope. You know, thinking about Jack Ma, I just realized that there's no mention of his father, of his mother, of his uncle. All I see here is poverty, poverty, poverty. So in other words, he came from a very poor background.
Definitely.
Father poor, mother poor, uncle poor, everybody poor.
Yeah, that's how you didn't hear their names.
Their names, yes.
Because their name, poverty represents all of them.
Just covered
the
everywhere.
name of all of
Yes,
them.
yes. He said everything in poverty. But he broke through.
Breakthrough.
Yes.
I like that word. Breakthrough.
He broke through. He had to be a chain breaker. I mean, he had to be a destiny, a destiny breaker. You know, just he had to just be the first timer. We want to encourage you today. You can also be the first timer. You can be the first person who can break through that thing, who can break through, you know. We just heard him, a family without a baby for how long?
12 years.
And then God came through for them. They broke through, and the baby is 12 years old today. So you say your family is a family of barrenness? No. No, you can break through. You can say no. You can say, look, you can draw a line and say, look, from your side is the end. I mean, from your generation, it is the poverty has ended. From your generation, sickness has ended. You know, You can be determined.
Yeah, barrenness has ended.
Has ended. Poverty has ended. We want to encourage you again. Please stand up for what you believe. So it's about what you believe. If you believe that you can make it, then you can make it. I was watching, a particular film, a priest and a priest and another man. They were both, prisoners. And then the priest, very old, was going to die, and he was going to pass on an information to the younger prisoner who was still alive. And then he told him, but God will help you. And then the younger prisoner said, I don't believe in God. But the older prisoner said something. He said, but God believes in you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told him. You don't believe in God, but God believes in you. As a matter of truth, that's why he created you in the first place. Because he created you with for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he configured you, he formed you. Your hands were formed for a purpose. Your mouth, everything about you. That's why you came the way you are looking right now. You were formed for what? For a purpose. So God believes in you. Come on, stand up, believe in yourself. Heaven believes in you. Mm-hmm. Even the earth believes in you. Yes, that's why we are not dead today, because if the earth doesn't believe in you, they would, of course, the earth will swallow you up. The earth will swallow you up. Everybody who is alive today is alive because there is a purpose. The earth is aware. The earth is a witness that this man is here for something, or this woman is here for something, this child is here for something. So we want to encourage you. You are here for something. All right? And you are not here for poverty. You are not here for barrenness. You are here for the big, for the big. You are here for that big picture, that beautiful big picture. All right, so we want to go on to the next one. I hope you have learned a very big lesson from that. All right, so we take this again. Okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you are an ardent film, watcher, somebody who you watch films a lot and all that, I'm sure you know this name, Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, if you know, which of the films has he even acted that I know? So many. Commando, yes, Commando, yes. Which one again? A lot of the films he has acted. I'm trying to remember the other one. Terminator, yes, that's a very popular one. Yeah, Terminator, yes, that's it. Yeah. All right, so this is what he has to say. He said, I traveled to America in search of financial independence when I was 15 years old. All right, I hope that we have 15-year-olds around watching. Please listen to this and take something to the bank from here. He said he had to travel to America in search of financial independence when he was just 15 years old. He left home very early. Sir, mm-hmm. I left home very early too. I don't know about you. I left home very early.
No, when you leave early, yes. It makes you arrive
early. I left home very early. You left home very early.
Very early.
Because we didn't find any comfort at home, so we had to leave home. We left home very early to search for destiny, to look out for our purpose. All right, so he said he left home, at age of 15, very early. Very, very early. And then he said he became the world's strongest man 7 times and Mr. Universe. 7 times Mr. Universe. Those people who, they go to the gym and then they build up their muscles and then they come to display, how big their muscles are and all that. 7 times he became what? Mr. Universe. And then he said, then I got my economics degree. Then I became one of Hollywood's best actors before I was voted twice as governor of California. Wow. Hello, sir. Yes, governor.
Yeah.
Twice governor of California. Somebody who left home at 15 became Mr. Universe 7 times. Mm-hmm. You know what it takes to build up your muscles, to display and become Mr. Universe for 7 times? It takes a lot.
Secure.
Yes, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of exercises. I watched one of his exercising movies. Wow. He stays up in the gym for 6-7 hours building his muscles, and then he would say one time, people would ask him, what do you do in the gym for 6-7 hours?
Wow.
But of course, becoming, Mr. Universe 7 times, showed off. So the thing is, what will your life show to show to the world in the future? What are you doing right now that will show off in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years? Are you building up something? Are you building up your financial muscle? Are you building up your business muscle? Are you building up your spiritual muscle? Are you building up, that the muscle of the purpose that you have come to fulfill on earth? I hope you are building something. I hope you are muscling up something. Because eventually, that thing you do, you spend 2-3 hours, it will show up whether it is good or whether it is bad. So 7 times Mr. Universe, and then he became, he got a degree in economics. He got a degree in what? In economics. I guess he did that so that he could know how to manage, his resources. So this man has a very good plan. All right. So he studies economics because he's looking at the future. He's going to be managing a lot of businesses. So he studies what? Economics, the right information. He goes to acquire what? The right information for the future. All right. So after that, he becomes the best, or one of Hollywood's best actor. Yes, I said it earlier. If you've watched Terminator, if you've watched which other films? A lot of films. Just go and Google his name and Google. His films. You see a lot of them. Very, very, very industrious man. And then eventually, he was voted twice as governor of California. And then I'm sure he did so well being the governor of California 2 times. We want to encourage you here today. You can make it.
Yes.
You can make it. Go into your hiding and begin to build something. He was building up his muscles. Go and build up a muscle for something. Build up your academic muscles. Just build something that will show forth in the future. All right, so we want to know what lessons we are going to get from that. So what lesson are we getting from that?
Well, it says, don't wait for everybody to believe in your ability and dream. That's the lesson. One of the things that held people down is waiting for approval from other people. No, because if those people, it's not the one that commend himself is approved. It's him that God approved. So don't wait until you are approved. Believe in what you are doing and keep on moving forward. Don't wait for people to approve you.
Yes.
Because people might not be able to approve because they don't even know what you are doing.
Yes.
So it's very important for you not to wait. A lot of things that have held people down is that they want what this one is thinking about me.
Yes.
What this one thinking about me. And one of the things I believe God has helped me for many years ago, I became deaf and dumb to such things. Because the person that you want to get approval for has not even got approval for
themselves. Yes.
So it's like going to the mirror, and when after looking at the mirror, you forgot what manner of person you are. So before you leave, it's like a woman that go to market to buy something. You need to make a list. Before you leave your home, make a list. Know what you want. Life is not waiting for anybody. Time does not wait for anybody. The time you have is precious. The life you have is a gift, and you are going to give account for it. So why not use it well? Anything that is good, lovely, good report, think on those things and plan in line with those things. And I believe that you can make it.
Did you hear that? Just become deaf and dumb to some of these things, okay?
Definitely.
All right?
Definitely.
I know that people's approval may not be the last say. The last say is what? Your Creator's what? Approval. And if you heard me earlier, I said God believes in you. That's why He designed you. That's why He prepared you. That's why He brought you to the earth for a particular purpose. All right? You are fit for the purpose that He brought you. Just discover it. And sometimes trying to discover this is trying to do 1 or 2 things. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He didn't start out, being a degree holder in economics. He didn't start out being, a governor or the governor, or an actor. He started from a certain point. He was going to the gym to build, to build his muscles. And something about purpose is that once you start, you begin to see phases. There are phases in purpose. All right. Your purpose has what? Several phases. All right. So phase 1 may not look it. step into phase two. All right, so he became, I mean, we're a muscle builder, you know, body builder, phase one. Phase two, he became, you know, Mr. Universe. Phase three, he went to the university to study degree here because that is also important in his future assignment, in his future phase. And then he became twice, you know, governor of California.
You know, what I want to say here, it does not matter the matter. The truth of it is that what do you have to offer? The world is waiting for you. They are not your type in this world. There's nowhere we can find you. So whatever you have to offer, whatever you have to give, whatever you can do, go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter who rejects you. We read about this giant called Nelson Mandela at the age of 24, having graduated from university, and as a lawyer, he didn't like the way the people were being treated. He felt that he could have something to offer. But having that dream cost him 27 years imprisonment. The truth of it is that a lot of us are not ready to pay the price for what we want. How many years? I was just telling somebody, the office where I stay today, I've been there for 23 years.
Wow.
How many years? I've been wake up in the morning every day. I've been there for 23 years. I've seen cold, I've seen hot, I've seen... Now, you have to spend time to build. A rolling stone gather no moisture. You need to be planted. If you want to flourish, you have to be planted. Once you plant, then you take your root downward and your fruit come upward. Until your root go down, your fruit never shows. So you have to be planted. Don't be discouraged. Doesn't matter where you are today. Maybe nobody know you. Maybe people thought you can. People have never approved people that got approval. No. For you to be totally accepted, you have to be totally rejected. It has always come out that a stone the builder rejected is always needed at a very conspicuous place where even the builder cannot hide it.
Yes.
So it's very important that this life you have to push. Look at the testimony and the things that we have saw. You saw this, the other person who read about Jack, what do you call it?
Jack Ma,
Jack
the
Ma.
founder of Alibaba.
Yes. He said, don't give up. Look at what he said, never lose hope. And he's talking from experience.
Yes.
He's talking from experience. That is why reference are made to people that have succeeded. There are people that were with him, that their name might be more beautiful. Maybe did you see anybody call favor here? That you answer favor, the moment life will favor you. You have to do something that attract favor.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. Say, what's your name? Say, my name is Blessing. Did you see blessing in this list? That they say you are blessed does not mean you are blessed until you do the thing that attract blessing. That they write Jesse, they give you Jesse number one, does not mean that you take first. You have to run the race.
And finish it.
And finish it.
And finish it well.
Finish the race. So we are not of him that would run it, of him that drop back onto perdition. We are of them that look forward to the saving
we move
of
forward.
our soul. I strongly believe you have a great future awaiting you.
Yeah.
Don't give up. It doesn't matter what your economy look like today. You know, this is a time, you know, last time we talked about the advice we give to people about school fees.
You know, the season that we're in right now.
The season that we are in. Listen to me. Just do your best. You know, I was talking to somebody this morning. I said, the word of God said, he that believes does not make haste. I say haste is a transportation where the devil used to destroy people.
Sharp mentality.
Somebody tell you, say, do it now.
No. Yes.
If you believe, you will not make haste. That's what they said. Take time. It doesn't mean you are wasting time, but you are taking it. It's not an insult. Take your time. It's not an insult. It's an information. Take it.
Just take it easy,
and
step by step, yes.
And trust God that we believe. And that's why we come here every day to tell you, you can make it. As we encourage you, we are encouraging ourselves. We can also make it. It doesn't matter what is happening today. I believe that not many days, not many months from now, we will testify.
Amen.
That we were like this before, but our story have been turned around.
Yes.
Why? Because we believe that we can make it. It doesn't matter where you are right there listening to us. I want to encourage you. The year is coming to an end, but your life is not coming to an end.
Of course.
Don't be in haste to do the things that you are not supposed to do. When you see somebody running and is in haste, please park. Give him some space.
Yes, and let him pass.
Let him go. Because the same year,
it's not the same
last
destination.
year, yes, they say last year, oh, I will do this, I'll go and check what happened. And the people that did not see anything, God has helped them. You are among those that will testify this year.
That's right.
Don't give up.
That's right.
Don't complain. Comply. Trust God. You can make it. I don't know if you have something else.
Just to say, well, these people, these giants are reference points. We want to encourage you that someday you can become a reference point as well. We say that someday you can become what? A giant as well. Someday you can become, shoulders that other people can climb on and see far, go far with their vision, fulfill their purpose, and become great people in life. You can make it.
You can make it. Until you see you again in our next edition. We say we love you, and we are trusting God for the best in your life.
All right.
You can make
it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.